Ami and Sophie beamed as they put on their necklaces. The crowd cheered and clapped, and the ringmaster led the audience in one final round of applause for all the performers. The show ended with a grand parade of all the performers: fairies, animals, clowns, and even the creatures from the maze, all marching around the ring to the sound of lively music. Confetti rained down from the ceiling, and the lights twinkled like stars. It was a moment that everyone in the audience would remember for the rest of their lives. As the families left the circus tent, the ringmaster stood at the exit, waving goodbye to each person. Remember, the magic of the Enchanted Circus of Wonder is always with you, he said with a wink. Until we meet again. Tommy and Sophie walked home with their families, still wearing their star necklaces. As they lay in bed that night, they couldn't stop thinking about the magical night they'd just experienced. The fairies, the talking animals, the mysterious maze. It all felt like a dream, but the necklaces around their necks reminded them that it was real. The next morning, Tommy and Sophie met up to play in the park. They both couldn't stop talking about the circus. "Do you think the circus will come back?" Tommy asked, his eyes wide with hope. "I hope so," Sophie replied. "It was the most amazing night ever." Days turned into weeks, and soon the excitement of the Enchanted Circus of Wonder faded as life returned to normal in the small town. But Tommy and Sophie never forgot the magic they'd experienced. They wore their star necklaces every day and often talked about their adventure in the maze. One day, as Tommy was playing in his backyard, he noticed something strange. A small flower had bloomed in the middle of the grass. But it wasn't just any flower. This flower sparkled with the same colors as the circus tent. Tommy ran to show Sophie, and they both stared in amazement. "Do you think it's a sign?" Sophie asked, her eyes wide with excitement. Tommy nodded. "Maybe the circus is coming back." They waited and waited, but the circus didn't return. Still, the flower remained, growing brighter and more colorful each day. Tommy and Sophie took care of it, watering it and protecting it from the wind. Then, one night, a year to the day after the Enchanted Circus of Wonder had first appeared, the flower began to glow even brighter. Tommy and Sophie watched in amazement as the flower's light grew until it filled the entire backyard. They had to close their eyes because the light was so bright. When they opened them again, the light had faded, and standing in front of them was the ringmaster. "Hello, Tommy and Sophie," the ringmaster said with a warm smile. "I see you've taken good care of the magical flower. It's time for another adventure." Before they could say a word, the ringmaster waved his hand, and the entire backyard transformed. They were no longer in Tommy's yard, but back in the field where the circus had first appeared. The grand circus tent was there, glowing with lights and full of life. "We're back!" Sophie cried, clapping her hands with joy. "Welcome back to the Enchanted Circus of Wonder," the ringmaster announced. "Tonight, we have new wonders, new magic, and new adventures just waiting for you." Tommy and Sophie couldn't believe their eyes. The circus was even more magical than they remembered. There were new acts, new creatures, and new mysteries to explore. The flying fairy acrobats had new tricks, the talking animals had new jokes, and the magical mystery maze was filled with new surprises. But this time, Tommy and Sophie weren't just spectators. The ringmaster invited them to join the circus as honorary performers. They got to wear colorful costumes, learn tricks from the fairies, and even perform in the ring with the talking animals. The night was full of laughter, wonder, and magic. And as the show ended with the grand parade, Tommy and Sophie felt like they were part of something truly special. As the circus ended and the stars began to fade, the ringmaster gathered Tommy, Sophie, and all the performers in a circle. "Remember," he said, "the magic of the Enchanted Circus of Wonder is always with you. And whenever you need a bit of magic, just hold on to your star necklaces, and the circus will be there, in your heart. Tommy and Sophie smiled, knowing that this night would stay with them forever. As they returned home, the circus tent disappeared, leaving only the sparkling flower behind. And from that day on, whenever Tommy and Sophie needed a bit of magic, they would visit the flower in the backyard, and the memories of the enchanted circus of wonder would fill their hearts with joy.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fun videos. See you next time.